Alright, let's hop into it.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Oh shoot, I didn't know where to start.
That didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They go play action now. Taylor. That one taken in by Corley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this has taken that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now Taylor. That's caught left side. Ruckert with it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Taylor will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go.
And oh, what a catch! And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This taken in right around the goal line. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Here's Hurts to throw. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively.
And oh, that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Flush to his right. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout.
Stop. You're gonna turn off the live stream. Stop. Press circle.
Is the lead up to 23.
Stop, bro. Stop. Give me a seat. Look at this real quick. See if anybody else.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Whoever's watching our stream, if you comment, we'll shout you out.
First half. The pick six a moment ago. The second one he's thrown. And we're not to halftime yet. After the pick six, they go right back to the air, eluding the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
Shout out to Bruce for saying love your stream.
Stadium. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
On first down, Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Flushed out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
Shout out to Brooks again for saying love your stream.
Not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Say L. Matthew. Everyone comment L. Matthew.
Doesn't work out, and the Jets are going to get the football back. But that's one of those, Charles, when it works, it looks amazing, and when it doesn't, it means trouble.
Yeah, you're right about that one, partner, because that allows us to say, what are you thinking when it doesn't work? Although I know in his mind when he made the call, he was thinking about him.
Hello.
And it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 55 yards. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit
Everyone
Bader.
comment Matthew. Good boy. I'm joking. Don't comment that. Don't comment that. I will be sued.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Comment fumble. Oh, Piles right.
Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Like a bad boy.
And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on
Tackle
it,
for
and we'll
loss,
see these two
timeout.
teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Blitz. What you can do about it?
Smith
What you
will
can do
come
about
in
it? You know,
motion
blitzing.
right. Here's a fake on the Jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. Now the Jets going to use the
And
second
they
of their
say
3
what?
timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd down and 13.
Guys, I think he's running it.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Come
And he's going to get this to about
on,
the
8
20,
seconds.
but
A
that is
punt
well
return
short
for a
of what he
Teddy.
needed. And they're going to take a timeout
I'm gonna fake punt
defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
I'm always fake punting it.
On
That's why
4th
I
down,
played a
punt
prevent
coming
style
from Braden
defense. He's
Mann.
not gonna fake it against me.
Now they're
Suck
gonna
out,
fake
buddy.
it from deep in their own territory.
Suck out, buddy. Suck out, buddy. Now I'm about to score another touchdown to you.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the
He's
punt.
a bad
It doesn't work out.
boy.
And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Taylor escaping the pressure right. He finds Wilson. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it.
Tyrod Taylor should have
expect
started
for it to
over
be
Aaron Rodgers the
successful.
whole year, bro.
And it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it for you and me. We live, we learn.
So we've reached, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the key team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
That's a pick.
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's
pick.
done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On the move to his left. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake.
It's like the third fake he's done. How was it up for?
Oh, but this
That was
is
my
gonna
return man. Like if
backfire
my
as it's
return man just gets an
intercepted.
interception, that was wild.
Well, I think everyone
The return man
watching
came
was certainly
40
hoping
yards.
to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we?
Look, he
In
came
the
all the
downright
way.
miserable first half, this carried over
Anticipating
with an
that
interception
throw.
to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Well, once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh, yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
Taylor's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quentin Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
It may look routine when you see the finished product, but what a nice job of concentration there. Catching the football on that route and then taking it a nice distance. A great example for an offensive throwing short and running long.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
Bro, he did it a 3rd time.
Shout out to Rick. I love it, Rick.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Throwing is Hurts.
Pick.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
Shout out to Rick for like the 4 trillionth time. The only guy watching our stream, the only guy that's commented.
It's been a blowout.
We love you, Brooks.
Continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side.
Hello.
And an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
3 pick sixes.
Not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Quentin Williams bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles tough spot here. 3rd and 1.
Hello, please pick that.
And this will be incomplete.
He could get his first point. If he kicks the field goal, he gets his first.
Should have been picked 2.
Bro, if you kick the field goal, you get first points of the game.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided
you have the
game
best
like
kicker in the
this.
game.
They are not letting up.
I'm lying.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And
He got 3 points. Let's go. Just 49 more to go. Let's go, Matthew.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35.
You guys need to watch this men's basketball. Louisville is the GOAT.
New York set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right?
Godly Lion to its friends. Louis Belt.
And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And that is ball picked up by the offense.
I hurdled you. I hurdled you. That is like the biggest thing ever. I hurdled you. It's massive. I massively hurdled you.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Taylor going to throw it.
You want to know what else is massive? Devontae Adams.
Inside the 10. Oh, shit. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this
Or that man really crossed you off your feet.
Put you on your booty cheeks.
Put your ankle 6 feet under. That's why I said, hey, you can no longer play the game.
A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Zerline connects on the extra
Matthew,
point.
the greatest comeback of all time. 56 points in 34 seconds. He's going to need a lot of fumbles, a lot of pick sixes. He's got this.
Kick it away.
If you return this.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable.
3 yards. He
the way their
better
opponent
come
was
to
playing.
timeout.
They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close.
Running out of time here, buddy.
And they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Pick that!
Yeah,
That was
he's just
fucking like
throwing the
lineman
ball
pick
for
6,
grabs
bro.
Now, fortunately, that one gonna fall in.
That's a pick.
To go in the game.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Johnson!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out.
Alright, thank you guys for watching, although it's really only
So it's a
Brooks.
victory here for the New York Jets, and it was their defense that led the way.
Another shout out to Brooks for the love your stream 3 times. We love you, Brooks.
Offense sells tickets. Defense does.
Goodbye.
Wins championships.
And in this game.